You're welcome back to Nationwide, where this evening, in the run-up to St. Patrick's Day, we have music, song and dance on the menu. Now, Irish the musical has been described as the Commitments meets a chorus line. It was written and composed by Canadian producer Kate Amsbury, and it stars 4 young Irish singers. It was filmed at the Wexford Opera House to be shown in the States, and it tells the story of 4 Irish performers who leave Ireland in the hope of making it big in New York. Helen McInerney has the story.
We're Irish, and famines and plagues have only made us.
It's every performer's dream to land one of the lead roles in the world premiere of a new musical destined for broadcast in America.
We're Irish. This is our moment. This is our time.
Irish the Musical is the story of 4 Irish performers who leave Ireland hoping to make it big in New York.
We'll keep the promise beside when we're done.
The 4 young Irish singers cast in the lead roles are also hoping to make it big stateside. Each of them says being chosen to star in the show is a great career opportunity.
It means everything to me. I grew up listening to all this kind of music. I love Bruce Springsteen, I love American music. I am a songwriter myself, and I know how Kate is so passionate about her films and music and everything. So for me, it's just going to mean everything. I love drumming, I love playing music, but I love singing and I love to perform. I always wanted to do musicals, so this is a brand new door that has opened for me, and thanks to Kate, she's taken a chance with me, but I promise that I can deliver the goods and get there on Broadway, hopefully.
There'll be no surrender.
Nigel Connell from Athboy in County Meath has toured with Linda Martin and Rebecca Storm. He's also a drummer and backing vocalist with Daniel O'Donnell's band. Landing one of the lead roles in this new musical is a dream come true, says this talented singer.
I was on tour in America last November, and I got a call off Kate Amesbury, and Dave Monroe from the Celtic Thunder had handed my number to Johnny Scott, who's playing in the band, and John delivered it to Kate, and Kate called me, and she sent me on the CDs and the script and asked me would I like to be a part of it. I didn't think I was ever going to get the opportunity, and we've been rehearsing now almost 3 months now. So it was great. It was a great opportunity for me. So I immediately said yes, but didn't think that I would have the qualifications to match the itinerary. But I did. So I'm here, and I'm playing the part of Michael O'Riordan, who is the charismatic leader of the band.
Now I live for your affection. I die for your applause.
Actress, singer and cabaret artist Sharon Sexton from Naas in County Kildare is an award-winning performer. She says the musical mirrors their own life experiences.
It's funny, we were only saying that we're each kind of taking on the role of the character. It's like life imitating art. I'm Shannon, which is the wild child, mouthy one, and then the other guys, we're all kind of finding these things that we're saying and doing. We're like, oh my God, this is really, this is really surreal. I've been in the Wexford Opera House a couple of times, and I do a lot of musical theatre, and I've sung with bands and orchestra and stuff like that, but I've never done anything for TV, and that was our first run through there with the cameras. And it's always, you know, you get used to rehearsing on a stage and singing to an audience, and then suddenly you have to try and block out this, you know, camera pan in the front, so it's very strange to try and get used to that, but it's, for that reason it's really exciting.
Is it a big break for you?
It's definitely an opportunity, and it's really funny because you can't tell when you get involved in a project like this because it's new, it's original, so that's really exciting, but you kind of have no idea what the potential of it could be, do you know, which is great as well. It's hard to be objective when you're in it too, but it's actually a fantastic show. It's very, you know, sometimes when you're in stuff, especially new shows, from workshops for musicals, you're kind of going, oh, I don't know what the audience will make of this, and everybody working here has the same kind of feeling that like, this is something special, so that's really exciting.
Wanted me to be. My heart has always been my guide. Like dawn.
Mayo man Brian Flanigan was chosen for the musical because of the quality of his singing voice.
This is a great medium, I think, to get to record original music in a show format. That's what this show is slightly different to any other shows I've ever done. I've done amateur musicals, Jesus Christ Superstar, Hired Man and stuff like that. So this is, it's at a higher level, the production quality. As you can see all the cameras here, you can see the quality of musicians is just amazing. So it's another way to get the name out there, and if people like what they hear, hey, who knows what could happen.
Is this your big break?
Who knows? Who knows? I put question marks there. It's as you can't. Anything could happen from here. I mean, PBS are taking it. Or it looks like they're taking it on. So if 360 stations in America are going to, and all the millions of Americans have access to this, and they're going to see all this, then that's going to be massive.
Who I am, and whenever I'm singing, whenever I play, the past disappears and the pain goes away.
Singer-songwriter Anya Walsh from Cork has sung all over the world and worked with musicians John Spillane, Brian Kennedy and Colin Wilkinson.
Very fortunate, really. I've sung with a lot of people, and I'm very happy to say that over the years there's been an amount of people that I've been very fortunate to work with. In music, really, one thing sort of often can lead on to another, and that's generally the way it works.
Being chosen as one of the 4 lead singers is a great thrill for Anya.
At the midnight sky, it makes
I never expected to be cast. I was brought in initially as a vocal arranger and harmony singer, so it's been a complete trip for me, to be on the stage here, because I always assumed that that would be my end of things. I would do the studio recordings and make sure that all the harmonies were great for whoever ended up on it, and then I was just cast, and here I am. It's all very exciting. If even half of it happens, we'll be delighted, because there's all these talks of an American tour, there's talks of, PBS, broadcasting it to 380 million people or something like that, which, I mean, those are telephone numbers, those kind of figures. We don't have them over here, but it'd be great. It'd be great if it caught people's imaginations, and if they liked it, and if they decided that they wanted to come and see it live. Because really, I think, no matter how good it looks on camera, and no matter how good it sounds, it's always going to be much more, fantastic, really, when people come to see the show.
The show's composer and producer, Canadian Kate Amesbury, chose the Wexford Opera House as the venue for the television recording.
I'm Canadian by birth, so this is really the hall for me, because this is all Canadian wood. So I'm just sort of coming home. This is more Canada than Ireland in here, isn't it? I needed a place that I could have for 10 days, because it's like a film shoot for me rather than a stage production. I had to be able to set up everything, bring my lighting people in, do everything, and do it like a film, so that everybody had enough time to make a good show. You can't throw these things together. Some people do it in 3 days. But remember, everybody's playing live. Finally, people will get to see real musicians playing real music and singers actually singing.
We've got heart, we've got desire. We're gonna set this world.
When Kate came by about 6 months ago to say that she wanted to have a look at the Opera House with a review to doing this show in the Opera House for Wexford people, we were thrilled. We were thrilled because this is part of what we want to do. We want to develop the Opera House as a place where new things start. And we had heard the music, and it's just amazing. And Kate is a tour de force. So she came down to see it on the recommendation of the lighting designer, who had told her she didn't know anything about Wexford Opera House, and she came down to find out what it was like to have a look, and fell immediately in love with it. So that's the reaction we always want from people, and most people who come into the Opera House have that reaction. So it was great to get it, and they've been here all week doing this marvellous new musical that's going to go all over the world, hopefully.
And so we wish those performers the very best of luck with their careers, and we hope that Irish the Musical is a big hit with American audiences. So, sin deir leis it lór, be me darás liv an lún, sin láile póric, agus be chlór speisialta gwendív, idir dálín bunig I tanniv as an deir seachtainna speisialta seo. I wagwif.